What's going on, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me for another game analysis video. This is against a Portland team that we played, again, with the UPSL. It is currently November 8th, around 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'm very excited to do this game analysis. I had a goal, played pretty well, I thought, and we're getting better every single day. Let's hop into the video. All right, guys, so let's hop into it. It's going to be about 12 minutes total of actual play, and then obviously I'll explain, stop it along the way, and point out some things that might be helpful from a tactical standpoint, both from my position and then the players who are around me. That can be really helpful for you guys who are in different positions and playing with outside backs who play similar to me. All right, here we go right now. So first play, ball comes over to me on the left-hand side, just checking my shoulder quick, taking a touch forward, dribbling up, and I'm going to just play the winger, make a run in behind, and unfortunately he misses this pass. That could have gone right in between those defenders, but that's all right. Next play, ball comes over to me, I take it down, again play the winger, make that run forward, and our winger does a good job, gets the ball to me, and then I get a really good cross in, and that probably should have been a goal. Next play, ball comes over, he tries to play that ball all the way over our right back, and I'm just going to touch it back to our center back just to keep the ball going, which again is really, really easy, keep possession and stuff. This is just a covering run, so I'm going to go out. I thought there the center back should have probably stepped, blocked the ball out of bounds, and I'm going to pause it right here at the end of the clip now. Okay, so in a play like that, and this is a tip for center backs, right? So if I get caught inside, and I've pressed onto a player who's about to pass the ball, the center back and the outside back switch, right? So what happens is if I'm going to step to the ball and the ball gets played around to my outside, so I'm the outside back, plays to my outside on the right or the left, the center back steps out to go 1v1, and then the outside back covers the center back's position. That's the rotation that happens, and it's very, very similar to if you're marking zonal marking as two midfielders in like a 4-4-2 or something, those center mids, you're doing this always, 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 and then if he has to go, maybe he comes across, right? So always thinking about that. So here we go. Next play, we're going to start that ticker right now again. Next play, ball comes over the top, and it goes right over my head. That was a pretty dumb idea. I should have bodied that guy right there. That's my mistake, but we end up winning the ball there, and the keeper has it. Next play really quick, just a throw, get a throw in behind, and then Guilherme gets the ball and gets right into the keeper, so no worries there. Here we go. So I'm going to step to this guy right here, make sure he plays backwards. Right there, sometimes, maybe I should have stepped sideways. I was marking the guy pushing forward, so that's something to think about. Right here, I'm going to pause right as he gets the ball right now. So in this situation, I'm running forward, but maybe I should be turned to the inside so that I can see the center mid right there. And this is a sticky situation because they defended like a hive. So they defended with a ton of players right around the ball, which if you're smart is really easy to get out of because one pass breaks through the line of 3 or 4 of them. As you can see, there's 2 defending our center forward or winger, one-on-one with the guy with the ball, and then there's a guy kind of close to me. So that's 4v3 just right there. And our number 12, who's playing the right winger, but he's tucked in, he's in an open space right at the top of the box, and then we have another player who's basically right next to me on my right side. Both of those guys could be an option, and our player takes a touch back. I'll get it going in just a second, but takes a touch back to me, and I take a touch down the line, which probably wasn't the right answer just because there were those 4 defenders right there, so I didn't really have an option, but we'll let it play right now. As you can see, he plays me the ball. I take a touch forward around the guy. I can beat the guy. It's no problem there, but again, I'm going into pressure, which is not helpful for anybody. So this one, I got to be touch tight there. I got to be, as soon as he receives the ball, I got to jump on him, okay? So ball comes over from the center mid. This one, again, checking my shoulder, taking a touch forward, and I'm going to try to stop it right now. Okay, so this ball is trying to go through the hole between the right back and the center back onto the on-running number 9, who's at the top, or like the furthest top right of the screen. And this ball is super effective if you can get the weight and the accuracy right, especially if you get it as soon as the right side center back in this case is looking back towards where our center forward is, right? So if I'm sprinting towards my goal and I have to look back and the ball gets played on my right side and the center forward comes right across me into that path, that's a beautiful ball to play. So the idea there is actually really good. But again, the execution, I just didn't get it further enough left because obviously the outside back is going towards the winger, so I can almost curl the ball close to him and in and around that center back. Ready, set, go. And as you can see right there, unfortunately the center back, but we actually get the ball back, which is kind of good. Next play, just a little throw in, he chests it back, and the defender wins the ball. Nothing I can really do about it. It's sort of a hospital ball chested back to me. That's all right there. So there, one-on-one was offsides, but just, again, making sure I'm getting on that guy. So this is another one where I'm going to pause right when I get the ball. Okay, so this is a situation where I've got a few options. I've got an easy ball to the center mid, and obviously I'll let it play through so you guys can see, but I've got the center mid behind me. I've got one guy, you can see him pointing at the dude I probably could play it to. And then I've got some of my players checking, the wingers checking back to the ball. The center forward is right on the guy at the top of the 18. And then we've got a 2v1 back post, and that's what I'm sort of looking for. So that's something to consider as well. And we'll let it play right now. And again, decide he tries to play the ball back, but loses it, ends up winning the ball back between two guys, which is great, and we keep the ball. But again, probably could have been better recognition there. So this ball gets played first time down to me, beat the guy down the line, and get a good cross in. Okay, so I'm going to pause it right in the middle where I'm just about to cross the ball. If you notice, everyone went near post. And this is something that as an attacking player, you really have to recognize, okay, so I can make eye contact with the guy crossing the ball, but I also need to know, okay, if I see dudes going front post and there's 2 or 3 guys going front post, my ass has got to be back post because otherwise it's really tough, okay? So we'll let that play out. And then we'll go next play. Okay, so ball comes over to me from that center mid. First time ball, and there was a guy back post, as you notice, you see that. He's back post. So I was trying to hit that guy, but the dude who was offsides took the ball. So little deflection, little ball down, and we try to win the ball back. That was just a dumb touch, and I chase after it, and I just get frustrated. This play, again, just keeping him in front of me, making him play backwards. That's all good. Next play here. Ball comes around, I'm making an overlapping run, and I just got to recover behind the ball. Super, super important, and then jump on that guy as soon as he gets that ball back, and that's a really good defending play right there. So this ball, again, center mid gets it, turn, big touch forward, little play to the winger, and then he does a good job beating that player and just keeping possession, which I love. So that winger did a great job there. Here we go, big touch forward, drive, 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 and then we're going to play it easy to the center mid so he can turn and get it into that space for the other outside back to come and play, which is great. There you go, little defensive header, so easy, and we get possession of the ball back. Next play here, ball comes out to me on that side, and this is just get it up to the center forward. We were, again, they're swarm defending, so right in hives, basically. This is all about tenacity defending, so I pass him on, and I get the ball, the guy with the ball, and just chase, 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 chase until they play an offsides ball. So I'm going to pause it right at the beginning of the next clip, right? So in situations, especially defending, and then if you have players in the corner as an attacking player, it's really important to understand the times when you just have to run, 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 run. If you watch 2009 to 2000, I'd say the Pep Guardiola era of Barcelona especially, they did it a lot in 2015 as well when they won the Champions League, but especially in that Pep Guardiola era, you could literally count on 2 hands the seconds that would happen before they would win the ball. Like it would be less than 10 seconds. So they would lose the ball somewhere, some missed pass or a really great defensive, and then everyone was hauling ass after the ball, and it was like 1,002. There was like a 6-second rule that people kind of coined, but I think the point of that was just to say, hey, we're going to win the ball back as soon as possible, either win it or we'll make them kick it out, or we'll make them make a mistake like this play right here, it's offside. So just think about that when you're in, especially your defensive third. Sometimes you want to be safe, but in this case, because we had so many people behind the ball, I can chase, and then he makes a missed pass to a guy who is offsides, and we win the ball back. So that's something positive that you can take from that particular play and keep that in mind as you're defending. Okay, here we go. Next, right now. Next play, this is another play where I'm supporting up, get the ball and take a touch, try to play that, but he mistouches it. He like lets it slide across his body, which, but does a great job again following through with that defending. So that's great. This is just keeping the ball going backwards, so no issues there. This one, chase, so I'm gonna stop it right there. As soon as the guy touches the ball, I should win that ball. I should take a touch, or I should take a step forward into pressing him and just touch him at some level, right? So like either grab his jersey, grab his arm, not foul, of course, necessarily, but just make sure that he doesn't get the ball. I backed off too much where I definitely should have taken sort of like cut a little bit, taken a step forward and really moved towards him in order to win that ball, because we have so many people in the box after this. I think it was a corner kick or a free kick. And ready, set, go. And he ends up playing a ball out there to the outside and then gives it away, goes to our goalkeeper. So that's fine. But again, like better teams, better mistake. Sort of an interesting throw from the goalkeeper, really awkward. So just headed up to our forward, and unfortunately he doesn't get possession. Same idea here. So this time again, really awkward bouncing ball. I don't know why our goalkeeper played that type of ball instead of straight to my feet, but again, like you miss some, that's all right. Next one, throw in here for me, play it into the corner to Guilherme, who gets a corner kick out of it. So good job there. This is, I'll pause it right there. Okay. So I'm obviously out of frame, but I have the ball top of the 18 and there's a wide open man. And I think you know who I'm going to play it to, the outside right. And it's all about noticing where the open space is. So obviously I could play it back to my center backs and open up the space, make them press us forward, and then hit a ball in behind. But I was feeling confident that I could hit that ball right on his foot, especially with a little chip ball, like kind of across my body to the right. And we'll let it play right now. Again, right on a dime. And then unfortunately his touch isn't towards the goal, which you really need to work on. So here's a corner kick, back, trying to hit the back post guy. He does a great job getting it down. We win another corner. That is first time hit. So I probably could have hit that with my laces. A little bummed about that one. I hit it in step on frame, so that's great. And again, chasing back to the ball, just getting back as best I can, and then we get behind the ball. Second half kicks off. This is my first touch. Easy play into the center mid, and then back to our center back, because obviously we lost the ball there. And then our center mid does kind of a poor job there. He came in on the he did a really good job for the most part, but that first little bit, he was a little bit shaky. Ball comes over, check my shoulder. You notice, big touch forward, ball played into the number 10, who plays it out, and then I'm getting inside because our winger is outside, right? So you got to balance, and then just keep the ball and keep it going. Next play here, win the ball forward. This I should go after again. I should go up for a header after that second time, but didn't, unfortunately. So throw into me. Play the little pass there, and I'm going to pause it right there as he's kicking the ball. That ball, so the winger, I'm obviously number 17, the only like bald white guy on the field, and so our winger is actually tucked inside, as you can see. I'll point him out. I'm on the outside. If our winger lets that ball go through, I'm much faster than that number 17 on their side, the right back, who was not very good in my opinion. So and you know, objective or subjective judgment of him is irrelevant. What's relevant here is that I was hauling ass around the outside. He plays that ball through, and then we're in on goal. So ready, play, right? So he plays that ball, but the other winger tries to stop it, which is kind of dumb. Hops, yeah. Just get the ball back and get a throw in out of it. So that throw in I take. Here we go. So there we go. So play the ball out, and again, touch forward, play it into our 10. Our 10 does a really good job of getting it into our 9. Our 9 unfortunately loses it. He does a pretty good job of hold up play, but again, like just thinking about it, little ball there, and then I'm taking a touch into the center mid, who then does a great job getting it into our 10, good run around, and we play out of that, which was awesome. Next play, just recovering. There, I win the ball, just a little bit of a too big of a touch, and then we win the ball back. So that's fine, keep possession there. Little throw in to our center forward. He does a great job holding the ball up, and then they haul it forward. Next play, little touch. I tried to chip that into our, I didn't really have that many options there. I should just be comfortable dribbling the guy. That's all right though. Okay, so this one, pretty interesting. So ball gets played to me, and I'm just body those two guys, get it around him. Fortunately, it goes out for a goal kick or a throw-in maybe. Anyway, throw into that same center mid. Center mid does kind of a mistake there. That should have been played out, but that's all right. We win possession back, and our outside right does a good job of getting the ball up towards the other side. So here we go. Just winning the header here. Oh, actually not header. That was just a little touch to our center back. So the guy that I was marking, their right winger, was pretty small, and it was like pretty easy to body him. So I could just like hold him with my arm and he wouldn't go anywhere. He was very, very small. This ball gets played out to me on the left. I'm going to pause it right there. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking when I receive this ball, right? I've looked up. I know that it's like a 1v3 for us, or a 2v3 maybe, if we're playing just into the, like if I was to cross it right into the PK spot. There's two guys back post though, one of whom is not being marked. Now, I could hit it left-footed, curled around, but there's two guys pressing, and there's space behind me where that same center mid is checking to. So I figure, why not try to dribble and get a little chip ball back post, because our center forward, MJ, does a fantastic job of getting into really tight pockets. And as soon as a ball is hit, he kind of bounces off the center back so that they get really, what's the term I'm looking for? When you bounce off the center back and basically they get really off balance essentially. So they kind of lose like where they are grounding to get a header. And instead of getting a header, they're off kilter, right? So watch what happens. I'll play it right now. Beat this guy 1v1, and then watch MJ slip in behind, goes right over the guy's head, perfect ball, and he just touches it right into the keeper's hand. So that's, again, something to think about. This is just a defensive play. I get the ball, play it to the center mid, and the center mid plays it out to the right back, which is just fine. So that works. Little ball here. That free kick should not have been taken by the center mid because we lose the ball there, and that's just kind of dumb. And then I press right there, chase, just hold him up until we win the ball back. Next ball, this is their goal. It's kind of my fault. So we'll stop it right at the end of this, actually right now. So I'll rewind it and go back to the play. But I think I could have been facing the ball instead of facing my goal on that one. Yes, I was running backwards, but we weren't shifting at a full pace. It was sort of just like jog. I see the ball coming. I tried to leap up for it and flick it backwards because I knew the guy was behind me. But in that case, I should be turned forward and just back, get up for the ball and head it forwards, and then be aggressive chasing that second ball. And you know, like, small mistake, it went over my head. It's kind of one of those things that just happens. I thought it was a handball. I saw it go off his arm, but I think the ref basically said, hey, you know, it was inside his body, so not much we could do about it. And I guess neither of them saw it because it was a pretty bad angle. So I don't know. You guys make the choice. Comment down below what you think of that one. But I thought it was a handball. Either way, you know, could we have been better at marking that guy? For sure. Could I have won the header? Maybe. I can't remember whether that particular header was like I was jumping as hard as I could or whether I was off balance and trying to jump backwards. I don't remember, but I should do better there just by turning my body facing the ball and backpedaling so I can see the guy behind me, and then that never happens. He never cuts in behind. So I got really pissed, so we'll let this play out now. They celebrate, yada. First play, as we kick off, I tell the number 10, just hit it to me. So I run in behind, he plays it, and you'll see him, I'll bump the guy off the ball and then hit it into him for a corner kick right away. So that's telling the other team, like, hey, I'm going to be up your ass the entire time. Here's a good corner kick right into our back post, and unfortunately goes out for a goal kick. Next play here, just again, using my body, making sure the guy doesn't touch the ball, and then we get the clearance from the center back. Does a great job winning the ball there. Here we go. This is my goal. So again, pretty quickly after they scored, ball comes over to me, check my shoulder again, big touch forward, play that number 10, go inside, 1-2, keep running because I know the 10's not going to keep going because it's so much, right? And then play, got pretty lucky with the deflection there and score a goal. So very excited. Great team goal. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I, again, got pretty lucky with the deflection. If you saw from the replay, it would have gone probably out of bounds, which is bummer, but hey, a goal's a goal. Drop ball, just get it as far up the field as we can. We're trying to pressure in, trying to score that second goal. We only have like 5 or 10 minutes left. Next play, great corner in, whip ball, and the other Noah on our team gets up for a really nice header just straight into the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, that's all right though. Ball comes over to me, again, checking my shoulder, big touch forward, drive inside. Noah does a great job staying on the outside. I stick right behind the guy. I'm wide open. Unfortunately, he does a bunch of dribbling, but that's all right. Free kick, that would have gone top corner. It was right into the wall, but that definitely would have gone top corner. Little left-footed corner there, and we get the ball out, try to shoot it, and it goes. Does a good job playing it back post. Unfortunately, doesn't get through all those guys. No worries there. This is a great win. Again, just keeping the ball, play it there, and then we lose possession because he takes kind of a weird touch there, and it goes across the body. That could have been probably another goal, I think. I feel confident that it would have been. Center mid does a good job getting around the guy. Here, one-on-one defending, making sure he's gonna go left-footed. So I turn, get in front, and then our winger does a great job closing that space, which is all we want. Keep it moving forward, and I'll let this play out all the way. This is our goal. The second goal, ball comes across. MJ does a great job fake passing, and then Derek, fantastic finish into the bottom left-hand corner. So that's great. Really, really great team goal. Started with the one-on-one defending. Obviously, it's not my, I don't take credit for that goal at all. But again, keeping the guy in front of me, getting across him, the outside back doing a great job to tuck in, and then we go from there. So this play, again, just blocking the ball. It ended up being a foul anyway. This touches I trap it with my thigh and then go outside because there's guys tucking in the inside, and we go from there. Next play, throw in to MJ and then Manoff who gets the ball, sort of tries to dribble. Again, we're in the last seconds of the game here. Big punt straight into the middle. That was just a mishit, so bummer there, but nothing happened from that. Ball comes in here, play it into number 10, and then we move up the field. Unfortunately, I guess we win back possession here, but that's the rest of the video. So that's it. That's all my touches for this game against Rose City, which is a Portland-based UPSL team. So again, the attacking thing I've got down, I think, for the most part. So the attacking thing has kind of always been a skill of mine. I've been very, very good at going forward from an outside back position. The one thing that I do really want to work on is that one-on-one defending and really getting good at open play defending. So obviously you saw our goal started from, where the guy dribbled at me. That stuff I'm actually totally fine at. It's the open play. And obviously I can improve on all this, I understand. But in my opinion, I think I can improve most on open play defending, where ball comes over the top, and it's timing of when to press the guy that's in front of me who I'm defending. So that's something that I need to work on. And this game is a great illustration of that. So great going forward, good balls, good passing, for the most part, good decision making. And then it's all about finding the little things that I can start to work on in training. Tonight, I've got a great pickup with a ton of Tacoma Defiance guys and Sounders Academy dudes and some high quality pickup. So that's places where, again, it's training. So you get to work on those types of things. And then I'll obviously work on it in training this week and apply it to the next game. So very exciting. Another goal under the belt, which is awesome. Just another stat to add to the growing list. And of course, the highlight video, which is excellent. So that's it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for joining me today for this game analysis. Let me know if you guys enjoy the game analysis videos, and of course, what else you guys want to see. I am producing lots of day in the life videos, which I really love. I want to make them as high quality and like watching a movie as possible, but also giving you a real look into the type of days that I have during the week. It's very packed, lots of workouts, lots of work because I'm working on some business stuff outside of soccer as well. So doing the best I can to provide the most content to you guys. So again, let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see, and we can get those sorted ASAP. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, definitely go do that now. Hit the like button if you got value from this. And as always, be awesome. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.